The World and the Problem. In the ancient kingdom of Oduma, voices were wealth. The loudest merchants ruled the markets. The greatest storytellers dined with kings. The royal announcers controlled the attention of millions. But hidden beneath the noise of the kingdom lived a young narrator named Jabari. Every sunrise, Jabari climbed the stone hills before dawn. He recorded stories for traders, voiceovers for merchants, announcements for warriors, day after day, night after night. Yet no matter how much he worked, poverty followed him like a shadow, because Jabari had one curse. He only owned
We have to
one
move
voice,
quickly
and
before the
one
council
voice meant
finds
one
out.
job at a time. If he slept, he stopped. If he got sick, the clients vanished. If exhaustion reached him, silence consumed his income. One evening, after collapsing beside the marketplace fire, Jabari overheard two wealthy nobles speaking in whispers. "There is a shrine beyond the Black River," one said, "a forbidden place where voices live forever." The second noble laughed nervously. "They say a spirit there speaks in the voices of men." Jabari listened carefully. The next morning, he began the journey. 3 days across burning sands, 2 nights through forests where no birds sang, until finally, he arrived at the Shrine of Echoes. Ancient masks covered the walls. Thousands of voices whispered through the darkness, some old, some young, some human, some impossible to explain. Then a figure emerged from the shadows, tall, wrapped in silver robes, eyes glowing like embers. "I am Eze Echo," the figure said, "the keeper of infinite voices." Jabari trembled. "I do not seek power," he whispered. "I seek freedom." Eze Echo smiled slowly. "In this kingdom, freedom and power are the same thing." The shrine doors sealed behind Jabari.Eze. Echo stepped toward a stone table glowing with strange symbols. "Your voice is trapped inside time," he said. "You speak once, and your words die." He placed his hand on the stone. "But today, your voice becomes immortal." The walls awakened. Thousands of floating sound waves filled the shrine. "This power," Eze Echo whispered, "is called 11 Labs." The waves formed glowing paths in the air. "Follow carefully. The spirit must first learn your voice." Eze Echo instructed Jabari to create an account, open Voice Lab, and select instant voice cloning. "Record clean speech," he warned.
By the
"No
power
noise.
of my
Speak
ancestors,
naturally."
I command.
Jabari obeyed. The shrine absorbed his words. Then suddenly, another voice answered from the darkness. His voice, perfectly identical. Jabari froze. "That is impossible." Eze Echo shook his head. "No, this is automation." The spirit voice kept speaking while Jabari stood silent. Eze Echo raised his staff again. "Now, command it." Jabari opened the speech tab, pasted a script, selected his cloned voice, adjusted stability, emotion, and speed, then pressed generate. The shrine erupted with sound. Stories, advertisements, battle speeches, all in Jabari's voice. At once, he understood. One voice was no longer one worker. One voice had become an army. Weeks later, Oduma heard him everywhere. His narration filled crowded markets. His stories echoed through taverns at midnight. Yet Jabari rested peacefully at home. The kingdom called it magic, but Jabari knew the truth. He had learned how to clone his voice, upload scripts, generate narration, and download endless voiceovers without speaking twice. Then Eze Echo revealed the final secret. The greatest creators do not trade time for money. He pointed toward the endless voices surrounding the shrine. They build systems that speak for them. That night, the kingdom bells rang, and for the first time in his life, Jabari's income no longer depended on his presence. The moral and the legacy. Years later, children across Oduma still spoke about the boy of infinite voices. Some called him a sorcerer, others called him a fraud. But the wisest elders understood the truth. Technology only multiplies what already exists. A lazy man with AI becomes louder. A disciplined creator becomes unstoppable. The narrator slows. Jabari returned one final time to the Shrine of Echoes. Eze Echo stood waiting beside the ancient fire. "You have mastered the voices," the guardian said. "But remember this." He placed a glowing mask into Jabari's hands. "The future does not belong to those who work the hardest. It belongs to those who build systems before the crowd arrives." The fire exploded into light. Fade into cinematic montage. YouTube channels growing overnight. Freelancers scaling content.
You cannot
Businesses
wield
automating
that power,
narration.
Jabari. It is
Creators
an
uploading while
abomination.
asleep. Right now,
Seize him.
somebody with
He
fewer
seeks to
skills than
betray
you
us
is
all.
building faster because they use AI tools daily. The kingdom has changed. The old gatekeepers are fading. One creator with the right systems now rivals entire companies. And somewhere, another hidden tool waits inside another forgotten shrine, waiting for the next legend brave enough to use it. Next episode, the AI blacksmith who forged viral videos, only on Tech Untold.